Girls' trip may have turned into me being cheated on. My girlfriend went on a girls' trip. A best friend of her called me and told me that she had cheated on me. Her best friend didn't give me proof. I confronted her, and she denied it, asking why I didn't trust her. I asked for one of the guys in question phone numbers when she gave them to me. I later found out it was one of her other friend's numbers. When she went to block him, she deleted it when I questioned why the number was different. I am a 23-year-old guy, and my girlfriend, who is also 23, we've been together for 3 years. This past month, she hasn't been as active with me, not wanting to kiss me or touch me. When I asked about it, since we've always been active together, I got told it was because she works with elderly men who flirt and hit on her all the time, so I didn't think anything of it. My girlfriend went on a girls' trip with 2 of her best friends, one of the girls I've talked to a lot, while hanging out with my girlfriend. Before my girlfriend returned from her trip, she asked me not to come over and to let her have a day to rest since she had not gotten any sleep on her trip. I did not think anything of that, so I went and visited my parents instead. She called me, and, long story short, she came with me to eat with my family and watch a movie. We then went to her house afterward. I was about to take a shower when one of her best friends, the one that I've talked to a lot, messaged me and asked if I had any plans. I told her that I was planning to propose the following weekend, as I would have 3 days off. She then told me that she had something important to talk to me about and called me. The friend informed me that while on their trip, she and the other friend were talking to my girlfriend when my girlfriend told them that she had given oral to a coworker while on break and was debating going further with him. Girlfriend went on to say that she was supposed to go and meet with him at a show he puts on later in the week, but she was debating that too, as she loved me. The friend began to apologize to me profusely, saying that she couldn't go on knowing that I was going to propose while my girlfriend was doing this. They've known for a while that I've had a ring and was planning to propose. The friend informed me that my girlfriend was debating whether to block him or not. The friend apologized again to me, and we ended the call. I left the bathroom shaking badly and looked through my girlfriend's phone, to which she got up quickly, took it from me, and began doing something on it. I then asked her if we could speak in her room. I asked her about the guy and another guy that was sending her nude pictures. I've seen messages from him pop up on her phone, but she explained that she needed his number to get her work schedule from him, to which she denied everything and kept asking me who told me this. I would ask to see her phone, but she would ignore it and keep asking me who told me this. When she did give the phone to me, I saw nothing. I then left the house and drove to the backyard since I was shaking too much to drive on the road. I called the friend back and asked for more details and if she had any proof or anything to show me. She told me that my girlfriend had met one of the guys and had been discussing a book involving BDSM. The friend then told me the name of the book and that my girlfriend and the guy had continued their conversation over text. The friend also told me that when she asked my girlfriend if I ever checked her phone, my girlfriend told the friend that she was not worried about it, as I only ever get on her phone to send pictures of herself to me, not naughty photos. I just loved having pictures of her to look at when I was having a bad day. The friend couldn't send me any kind of proof since they do not save their chats on Snapchat. The friend continued to apologize to me while I was crying. We then ended the call. I was lost on what to do and sat there staring off into the distance, unable to think. She asked if we could talk, and I told her we could. She came out and got into my vehicle. We talked while I drove us around, and she explained to me that that conversation had not happened and that she did not do anything. I could tell that she had been crying. I asked if I could have the guy's phone number since she still had it saved, to which she gave it to me. I was then asked why I didn't believe her. As we drove, she reminded me that it was this friend who had told me about this and had been discussing cheating on her boyfriend while on the trip, and that maybe she had done this to discredit anything my girlfriend would have said to her significant other. When questioned about the book incident, she named the book specifically and told me that the guy was not involved in that conversation whatsoever. During the drive, I asked her if she could block the guys that I had mentioned to her, and she said yes. On a side note, we have had an issue in the past when we were first talking. She had told me a guy was flirting with her at work. Later on, they told me that they had hung out after work. She also told me, more or less, that it was my fault. She also pointed out his house to me another time while I was driving. Since I had no concrete proof and loved this woman more than anything, I believed her. I got us food, took her home, and cuddled with her for a while. While we were lying in bed, she started to block the guys. I noticed that the number she had given me was different from the number she had saved for the contact. As she was hitting the delete button, I moved my finger to swipe up. When she noticed what I was doing, she hit delete before I could do anything. When I asked about it, she told me that it must have been a different number and that she had given me the correct one for the guy. I shortly left and drove home. While on the drive, I did a quick reverse search on the number she had given me, which came back to a friend of hers. When I first asked her about it, she denied it and sent me what she had as her friend number. Shortly after that, she admitted that it was her friend's number and that she had given me that one since if I asked the guy what had happened, he would have spread rumors around her work about her. She is now texting me, telling me that when she goes back to work, she will get the number for me so I can talk to the guy. At this point, I think I know what the answer is, but I would like opinions.